Hey everyone. Alright, so today I was wanting to talk about Kill Bill Volume 1. Now, I'm quite a big Quentin Tarantino guy. I like a lot of his films. But I think this one, the first Kill Bill out of all of them, has been my absolute favourite of the films he's done. I think it's a genuine masterpiece. I've said before, I've posted before, it's completely insane, but a masterpiece nonetheless. Now, it's funny because I really love Volume 1, but actually, I'm not that hot on Volume 2. I think Kill Bill Vol 2 is an enjoyable movie, but it's not in the same league, I don't think, as the first one. The first one is an absolute masterpiece. Basically, it is a love letter to all things Japanese. Now, in recent years, I've become more and more of a fan of Japanese culture, Japanese cinema, of course, anime, and there are a lot of uh, homages to anime throughout this movie. You know, a lot of, well, the tell Oren Ishii's backstory mostly through anime. And I thought that was really, really interesting. You know, as a significant portion of this movie is told through by means of anime. And when you watch it for the first time, it's really interesting, you know, but it really works. It is a great contrast, but it doesn't feel out of place. It really, really works. You know, to go from this live action film into this anime and then back to live action again. It really works. But the look of this movie, you know, like the finale of the film, over in Japan, the set design and the locations they use, you know, when Uma Thurman and Lucy Liu are fighting outside in the snow, that is absolutely, it's stunning. It really is. The cinematography in this film, and of course the music that Quentin Tarantino is a master of music. You know, he knows what to use and when to use it. It's brilliant. So the cinematography, the music that they use, it all really is. It just really hits the mark. You know, it just ticks all the boxes for me. But as the story of it, you know, simple but effective. You know, a great example of less is more. It's just a flat out revenge movie. You know, a group of people try to kill this woman. Obviously didn't get the job done, and she's coming for revenge, and rightly so. Uma Thurman is fantastic in this movie. She's great, and you know, really establishes herself as an action star. The sword fights in this movie are really top of the line. Of course, I've talked about Rurouni Kenshin, the live action trilogy of that. The sword fights in those movies really set the bar. But this Kill Bill is right up there with them. It's funny because obviously it's a Tarantino movie, but it has that authentic Japanese feel to it, I think. So if you are a lover of Japanese cinema, I think this can go very well alongside, you know, actual Japanese films, you know, because like I say, it just feels like one, even though it's a Tarantino movie. And it's just, it's again that occurrence, capturing lightning in a bottle. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. It's hard to put it into words, but there's something special about this Kill Bill movie, this first movie. It was something really special. All the way through, like I say, because simple story, but a lot of character development, of course. Get plenty of backstory, but at the same time, it doesn't get boring at all, and the amount of action that is, you know, throughout this movie from start to finish, the amount of action and how well done it all is and brilliantly choreographed. And of course, it's got that great Tarantino over the top humour going for it, which really, really works. It's, yeah, it's very, very good, to say the least. Yeah, saying it's very, very good is an understatement. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know whether I'm in the minority when it comes to my opinions on the second film, but I just like I'll say it openly, I don't own the second movie. I've just stuck with the first Kill Bill. Um, I mean, I don't dislike the second movie. It's just, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, that was a film I watched and it's enjoyable, but it's just nowhere near in the same league that the first one is. Um, and just the whole Japanese setting, it really works. And when Uma Thurman goes over to Japan and meets the sword master, um, Hanzo Hattori, and he makes her this sword, and she spends months practicing. It's really, really great. Quentin Tarantino, he has done something genuinely special with this film. Now, of course, he's done all of his movies are great. Pulp Fiction, of course, you've got to mention that. Even up till recently, Django Unchained. I'm sure Hateful Eight is going to be spectacular as well. But this one, for me, well, even it'll always have a special place because from the first time I watched it, properly watched it, it stood out. I could, I took to it straight away. Um, but yeah, I can't say enough great things about the first Kill Bill. Of course, great cast. Uma Thurman, David Carradine, Lucy Liu, Michael Madsen, Daryl Hannah. You know, everyone involved does a great job. Tarantino he's great at casting, and he always gets the best performances, of course. And of course, his writing, the writing behind it all is brilliant. The story, the dialogue, and like I say, his passion for Japanese culture and cinema and anime, it really comes through in this movie. And that's the reason I love it. It, like I say, not only does it look good, not only does it have a great soundtrack, not but it also has something of substance. Really solid story, really great acting, and really great character development. Yeah, I think he'd be hard pressed to better this film. I genuinely think it's the best one he's done. I love Django Unchained, but if I had to pick, Kill Bill Volume 1 does take it. Yeah, he genuinely has done something special there, and I hope that you guys all agree with me. But yeah, that pretty much brings this review to a close. Of course, I don't need to go into it, because you guys know, you know. And like I say, one of the great things about it is it's not overly complicated to the point where it alienates and loses its audience. It just keeps things simple, keeps the great pace going, keeps the action fresh and exciting, but it is, frequent. As frequent as the action is, it never gets boring. But it's really great, and like I say, just so over the top and cartoony. It's brilliant. Yeah. Like I say, I can't recommend Kill Bill Volume 1 enough. I can't say enough great things about it. If I was to pick one Tarantino movie, Kill Bill Volume 1 would be it. So, I'll leave it at that, and thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking with me, and I shall see you all next time. Thank you, everyone.